Today I'm with Jersey. Jersey, how long have you been homeless out here in the streets of Phoenix?
On and off. Phoenix, Surprise, Goodyear for over a year.
A year ago, what happened caused you to become homeless?
God, I knew you were going to ask me something like that. Let's see. I got pregnant. Relationships. I moved actually from Jersey to Arizona about 4 years ago. Had a house. I knew this would happen. I had a lot. I make my own choices. I ended up losing my house, losing my car. I ended up doing blues. I was actually with a doctor in Surprise. He was prescribing me with Roxycodone, the 30 milligrams, and he cut me off, and I was like, I never knew what withdrawal was. I'm in my 40s. And he cut me off, and I'm like, I didn't know what it was. And when I felt that, like, wanting, that yearning for that drug, it wasn't even, like, about the pain anymore. It was about, like, getting that drug to just make me feel normal. So I have met the most interesting people, to say the least, and not really good people. And like I made my choices. I ended up on the streets in a tent in the river bottom of Surprise, the root canal. I am getting a root canal right now. Sorry, in the river bottom in the canal, and the police kicked us out, and then we went somewhere else. I ended up going to jail. I had a warrant. They got me for trespassing, but I had a couple other warrants, and they let me out in Phoenix, but they let me off on probation. So now I'm on probation, and I have no ways or means to really get clothes or this, that, but I did because they gave me the resources. But in my head, I'm like, I have to get out of pain first, and then, I won't do that much because I was clean, because I was in there for a month, and that one led to more, and then it just never, did that full circle back to good, back to, getting where I wanted to be. So
4 years ago, you arrived to Arizona from
New Jersey.
Yeah. You have everything: car, home, job, family, and you lose it quickly.
Yeah, family I didn't lose. I came here on my own after my husband passed 4.5 years ago. And I was running a studio. I used to teach Muay Thai, and I used to cage fight for like 8 years, but I was a gymnast all my life. I lost him due to a drunk driving accident. Someone hit him, killed him. And then I'm like, I still have my job. So I kind of put too much into my work, and I was working 6 days a week on the mat, and I ended up tearing my ACL. So I was like, I really didn't even get over the mourning and the death of my husband, and now I tear my ACL. They want me to do 7 months physical therapy 3 days a week. I'm like, okay. So I actually got through it, no surgeries, but in that process, I'm back on the drugs, not street drugs, but I'm back on, they asked me, do you have a problem with this, that? Of course, I'm not going to say, when I was experiencing so much pain, so the doctors really helped me move to those, realms where I had to get drugs on the street. But again, I make my own choices. It was pretty bad, mind and body simultaneously. I had no connection to anything. So my friends want to go to Phoenix. My dad's out there. I want to get him a house. Let's get out there. And I said, okay. Took the dog and cat, drove to Surprise, Arizona for 4 days in a minivan. Got there, had the house, had to ship my car. But it's crazy. They prescribed me with Percocets when I tore my ACL, and I came here clean. So I wasn't even addicted, but I knew what I could do, with having that drug and that Band-Aid. So, yeah, and I was clean for about 1.5 years when I got out here. It was about 3 years, so 1.5 years in. So, yeah, the second to third year I started, messing up. pretty bad. Losing everything. Not my family, because I came here with my best friend, so I have support in New Jersey, and even yesterday they're like, come home. But I'm on probation, so I'm just trying to do the right thing. Like I'm cutting down, I'm cutting back, but I think I'm helping more people than I can, because I feel like I just got robbed yesterday of all my shit again. I just gotta help myself, really. Just say, leave them where they're at and just start moving forward. So
Yeah, regaining control of your life, right?
absolutely, yeah.
Because you seem out of place out here. Like you don't belong in these streets. Some of these people have been in here 20 years, 30 years, mental health issues,
Yeah.
addiction for a long time. You're relatively new to the streets.
I am. I am. And I almost got into like a fight a half hour ago because my Navajo friend, his bag got stolen, and he comes up to me. I don't know why they come up to me, because I tend to try to communicate things and try to, hash it out and let's get things back in order. Well, this girl was like out of her mind. She had my boy's book bag, and he just wanted the key to storage and stuff like that. And she comes fucking screaming and stuff. And I had to count to 10, because I'm like, bitch, you better get the, excuse my French, out of here. I'm like, walk away. I was like, can you just open your bag and let him see what you have in it? She goes, no. And I'm like, and then you pull up 15 minutes later. I'm like, okay, so hopefully, they'll hash that out.
But you're trying to hash it out in a different world, though. The world out here in the streets is completely different. The rules are different. The hierarchy is different. There are no rules. It's so dangerous out here. Not only are those pills dangerous, but just being out here, by yourself out here in the streets trying to survive when you really don't belong out here. You have support. You have family that wants to help you. Man, reach out to them and tell them to send you a ticket to fly you home and get you out into rehab, right?
I've actually talked to my PO to see if I can get ADT that's going back to New Jersey. And she says within the next month she'll see how I'm doing. And, I've been reporting back and forth to her. And I'm doing actually okay, but I'm, not manipulating, but I'm letting her know I'm on the streets. But over on the streets at Cass, I have a tent over there. But it's just, it's a roller coaster. And you are right, I really got to do a little bit more reaching up, because the resources are right at my fingertips. And I got to get up and I got to go straight instead of being sidelined all the time. And that's my problem.
And what keeps you sidelined? What keeps you from reaching out?
People.
Your love for people out here, or addiction?
It's addiction and helping people. It's just it makes me feel better, I guess, to help somebody. I'd give the shirt off my back for somebody, which I have. There was a person that almost OD'd on the bridge, and this guy comes running over to the tent I was in, screaming. I'm half asleep, and I had this Narcan thing that somebody had given me. I run up, and somebody was giving him chest compressions already, and gave him the shot, and we saved his life. And then he stole from this girl. So yeah, you're right. It's just it's a repetitive thing.
Yeah, not much loyalty out here, not much love out here. It's great that you have a big heart. You want to save everybody. The first person you need to save, though, is yourself, right?
Duly noted.
Your family deserves that. I bet you they love you and they miss you, and they want you back in their lives. It's so dangerous. I've been doing this for going on 2 years now. Next month will be 2 years, and there's people that I've interviewed. They're no longer on this earth, right, due to these pills. And that you've seen that out here, right? Yes. So the sooner, the better for you, right?
Yeah.
My last question to you is, what advice would you give to young people? The youngest I've seen is 13. What advice would you give? Actually. You've seen younger?
Yeah.
And so you've seen them. So what advice would you give to young people thinking about trying these pills?
Well, first, I'd ask them, do you have a family? And most of the time, because I've met 13-year-olds, 10-year-olds, and they have told me, yeah, go home. No, can we just hang? You need to go home. Well, I'll walk you to your house. Let's walk together. You'll walk with me? I'll walk with you. So it would just be go home. And if they don't have, a means or, parents, you know what? I really even can't just be like, do you want to die? Do you want to like really struggle? I mean, listening to those rap songs, you think it's cool to do all that shit? Like, you're gonna experience for yourself. If they're hard-headed, they're gonna, do what they want. But most of them have homes and they have parents. So go home.
Great advice.
Yeah.
Jersey, I'm gonna say thank you very much for talking to me. I appreciate you opening up, sharing your story. I really hope and pray that you go down the path that you need to go down, right? Which is sobriety, giving yourself an opportunity to go to treatment, complete treatment, and just regain control of your life and do the things that you're supposed to be doing right now. Out here saving the people out here in the streets, that's, maybe you come back as a counselor or working at CASS, Central Arizona Shelter Service,
Yeah.
or whether that's in Jersey or here, but you can't be living out here because there's nothing good.
There's never like a nice day. I try to like manifest that, but it's like, God, why can't I just have a nice day? Yet, oh, my crap just got stolen. Like, and so, but you know what? I'm stealing from the stores.
Yeah.
So there's karma for you. So
It's a cycle.
don't do that anymore. Yeah. So I have what you call instant karma, unfortunately. So yeah, those little signs keep. It's been like the last month. These little signs. So yeah.
Listen to the signs. Okay.
Thank you.
Jersey, thank you very much. Stay safe. We'll talk soon. Okay.
Thank you. God bless. Thank you.